evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse for this evening's women's hockey game between Clarkson and your RPI Engineers. Well, let's meet the starters for both clubs. First for Clarkson, a forward from Exeter, Ontario, number 18, senior captain Kaylee Mercer. A forward from Pardubice, Czech Republic, number 10, freshman Michaela Paislova. A forward from Candiac, Quebec, number 9, senior Genevieve Bannon. A defenseman from Ingersoll, Ontario, number 11, freshman Ella Shelton. A defenseman from Downers Grove, Illinois, number 14, junior co-captain Savannah Harmon. In goal tonight for the Golden Knights from Owen Sound, Ontario, number 35, junior Shay Tiley. And the rest of the Golden Knights in Clarkson. Head coach of the Golden Knights in his 9th year is Matt DeRocher. The assistant coach is Brittany Smith. The assistant coach is Tony Mackey. Now introducing the starters for your RPI Engineers. A forward from Belleville, Ontario, number 15, senior captain Laura Orwood. A forward from Guilford, New Hampshire, number 14, junior Shayna Tomlinson. A forward from Chase Mills, New York, number 10, freshman Blake Morrow. A defenseman from Copenhagen, Denmark, number 9, sophomore Josephine Hansen. A defenseman from Minnetonka, Minnesota, number 17, senior Hannah Mahonic. In goal tonight for the Engineers from Sollentuna, Sweden, number 35, sophomore Lovisa Solander. And the rest of the RPI Engineers. Head coach of the Engineers in his 14th season is John Burke. The assistant coaches are Christy Cicero and Jake Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States by the RPI Band.
Welcome here to the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York. My name's Joseph Pisacano. I will be doing the play-by-play here tonight as the RPI engineers take on the Clarkson Golden Knights. The Golden Knights are ranked number 3 in the country right now, and they are 12-1-1 in the ECAC. The engineers are 9-15-2 and 6-7-1 in ECAC play. The engineers will look to try to get to 500 tonight here, as they'll face a tough Clarkson team, led of course by Kaylee Mercer and Michaela Pizzona and Genevieve Bannon, the top line. So we'll get here ready for face-off. The engineers, of course, are going to start out with their top line of Shayna Tomlinson, Laura Horwood, and Blake Oros up front, with Josephine Hansen and Hannah Bahonik in net, and of course, Loviza Sealander in net. Tomlinson wins the faceoff back to Hansen, and Hansen will jam it along the boards and get up to neutral ice. Clarkson enters the zone quickly now, moving towards the net, and behind the net they center it, but broken up out front. Engineers bring it back up ice. That's Oros coming in on the right side. She holds the puck, gets it below the goal line. Brought up there by Horwood. Horwood's getting tossed at and poke checked away from her. Back up top, the engineers dump it into the zone. Bahonik that was there to dump it in. Ellis Shelton loses the puck behind the net, sends it out front for a shot there by Shayna Tomlinson that goes wide. Clarkson looks to start the rush back up ice. Broken up there by the engineers. They outlet it back up, and Grigsby sends it in. Grigsby gets a soft shot on net, and that gets dumped aside to the corner. Rapace tries to center it, but to no luck. Comes up front for Kimberly. Kimberly's shot gets blocked. Kimberly gets it back in neutral ice, and will dump it back into the offensive zone. Engineers doing a nice job to keep the Clarkson attack at bay, and as I say that, here they come through. Quick shot there, stopped aside by Sealander. Engineers trying to get the puck up ice now, and they get it out to neutral zone for Grigsby. Grigsby moves in on her own, gets a shot that's blocked aside, followed there by Thomas, and Thomas's shot gets pushed aside by Thiele. Clarkson recovers the puck and lets it up to center ice. Moving in quickly now with speed is Titus, but her shot was pushed aside. Engineers clear it back up to neutral ice. Clarkson looks to start the attack back up. They get it over to the left wing there. Gable gets a shot off, covered there by Loviza, and she pushes it to the corner. Engineers push it back up ice. Megan Hayes sends it deep. And Taylor Turnquist is going to move up with it for Clarkson. She passes up the left wing there for Kelly Mariani. Clarkson moving in on net now. Swinging it around, blocked aside there by Sealander, and she'll push it out up for Katarina Sepper. Hansen moves with it now, sends it back across ice for her partner, Bahonik. Bahonik sends it up ice for Tomlinson. Tomlinson gets it taken off her stick, and Clarkson looks to start the rush back up through center ice. Centering pass there, pushed aside by Sealander. Tomlinson moves it back up for Oros. Oros moving in on that, makes a move, gets the shot off, and it is covered there by Thiele. Oros did a nice job moving in on net after a beautiful stretch pass there by Shayna Tomlinson to spring Oros. Oros moved in on net, made a couple nice moves to get around the defenseman, but was unable to get a strong shot off, and Thiele took that puck into her mitt nicely. Face-off one here by the Engineers, shot taken by Grigsby that goes high. Engineers recover it to center ice. Bahonik swings it over to Hansen. Looks like we're going to get an offsides call there, as Jamie Grigsby was a little bit ahead of Rapace's pass. Rapace takes the face-off here for the Engineers against Cassidy Winkle. She wins it back for Hansen, who will swing it up the left boards, but it'll be recovered there by the Golden Knights. Engineers dump it in, and Shea Teely will take it behind her net. Clarkson looks to start the rush back up ice, but the Engineers intercept it there at center ice. Clarkson gets the puck into their own zone, but Katarina Sepper doing a nice job to hold off the coming forward. Engineers move quickly through the neutral zone. Dumped in there by Taylor Schwalbe. Clarkson recovers it. Intercepted there with a weak shot up front by number 11, Katarina Sepper, but a shot nonetheless, as Shea Teely covers it up. Engineers will change lines, and with this offensive zone face-off, bring out their top forward group, that is. Tomlinson wins this face-off over to Horwood. Horwood kicks it into the corner, and taken there by Horwood, who swings it around the boards for Tomlinson. Tomlinson gets it taken off her stick. Clarkson looks to start the rush back up, but Kirsten Iwanski will have none of that, and as she sends it back in on net, Teely has to brush that aside. A puck out front of the goal mouth, and it looks like it's going to be covered up, but a nice job by the Engineers. Kirsten Iwanski sent that puck in, that got pushed aside to the corner, and Laura Horwood did a nice job of taking the puck, putting it back on net, and getting a nice couple jabs at it with Shayna Tomlinson as well as her line mate Blake Oros. So nice job by that top line taking advantage of that offensive zone faceoff. Sabrina Rapace takes the faceoff, and they get it back in deep to the corner, but the Golden Knights will look to move it up through center ice. Fighting for it along the boards now are both teams, and the Engineers will come out with that. Bahonik swings it over to Hansen. Hansen makes a move, gets it back up to Thomas. Thomas gets it to Rapace. Rapace brings it up on sides. Nice job there, putting it through her legs, but unable to do anything with it as Amanda Titus comes back up through ice for the Golden Knights. Golden Knights get a shot off that Lavisa Sealander quickly pushes aside, and the Engineers will look to start the rush back up. Here comes Katie Rooney. She sends it up for Hayes, but Hayes not able to get a stick on it. Clarkson comes back, shot and save there by Sealander. Looks like that was Titus that got the shot off for the Golden Knights. Engineers doing a nice job keeping pressure out of their zone so far, but Golden Knights starting to push back a little right now. Schwalbe takes the face-off. Excuse me, that was Hilwa that took the face-off. And they'll get it over to Rooney. Rooney moving up the left side now, quick as she can. Tries to get it around the defenseman, but to no avail. They get it back to their defense, and Whitney Wren will send it up ice. Clarkson recovers, kept in the zone there. Nice job by Whitney Wren, but Clarkson moves back up and will send it in deep. Battle for it here on the left side, as Clarkson pushes it back in behind the goal. Coming out with it now is Whitney Wren. Wren pushes it up ice, but it is taken back. She'll try the other side now, and gets it up there, but Engineers unable to clear the zone still. Wren has it again. This time swings it over to her partner, Amanda Kimmerly. Kimmerly finally gets it up to neutral ice, but Clarkson will push it right back in. Wren once again is going to try the left side of the ice. Engineers unable to clear the zone. Clarkson hasn't gotten many shots off, but they have a lot of offensive zone time right now in the last couple minutes or so. Whitney Wren has had a specifically long shift, as Amanda Kimmerly will look to push it up ice, and she does. Schwalbe takes it at center ice and brings it over there for Megan Hayes. Hayes knocked off the puck, and the Engineers send it deep. That was Tomlinson. Oro's chasing now, and Tomlinson looking to get it as well. Engineers hold the puck in their offensive zone. Nice job there by Horwood along the boards. She gets it in deep. Engineers looking to cycle now. Horwood has it, and she tries to bring it up top there for Hansen. Hansen will just dump it back in and begin the cycle. Oros has it on the left side. She goes back underneath for Horwood. Horwood getting pushed off the puck right now, and Clarkson will come out with it. Clarkson enters the zone with speed, gets a quick shot off that Sealander, blocks aside, and Hansen looks to take it. Clarkson back with the puck. They send it out to the point, but it goes past and two through the neutral zone, but quickly dumped back in there by the Clarkson captain, Savannah Harmon. Engineers recover it back up ice. Taking it, there's Hansen. Hansen will swing back into her own zone, look for some space, try to get an outlet pass to Horwood. That was intercepted by Bellevue. And Clarkson will have to chase it back down into their own end. Rapace with it there over to Grigsby. Grigsby loses an edge, unable to make a play with the puck. Clarkson pushing it back up through ice. They send it in deep. Kimmerly battling in for it in the corner there. Unable to get a stick on it is Kirsten Iwanski. As you're still battling for it, they come out with it now. It's Rapace. Rapace's pass is blocked aside as Clarkson will move with it now. They send it back in behind the zone. Iwanski looking for someone to pass it to. She finds Grigsby. Grigsby moves it up the boards for Rapace. Rapace's ice to pass to center ice is intercepted, and moving in with it now with speed is Emma Kennan. Kennan loses the puck, and the Engineers recover. Clarkson moving back in with it now. Titus moving around the net, around Sealander. She centers it, but no one is there, and that puck will scoot all the way back out to their own zone. Clarkson recovers, and they move back in. Onsides there. They get a shot off that's saved by Sealander, and now the Engineers look to move it back ice. Nice save there by Sealander. A quick shot there from the Clarkson Golden Knights. Shea Thiele holds it behind her own net for her defense. Moving up with it now is Josephine Posavon. Posavon with great stick work there, but taken off her stick by Horwood. Horwood now has it, and she'll move in on the right side. Whips a shot that is blocked aside by Thiele, and the Engineers unable to get the rebound right out front, but a great opportunity there for that top line once again. Clarkson moving with an out pass off target. Oros takes it, and she'll dump it in deep. The Clarkson defense holds it for themselves, but it's taken off their sticks by Horwood. Horwood, another quick shot that goes high. Looking to keep it in is Hannah Bahonik. Bahonik sends it in for Oros. Oros loses the puck. Clarkson moves up with it now through center ice. Great speed there by the Clarkson defense. He makes a move around, but it's saved by Sealander. Made a move around Josephine Hansen was so maybe Ryan McGill, but Lovisa Sealander still up to the task. Sealander has a .913 save percentage, .917 save percentage this year, and in her career a .931 save percentage. So just excellent play from her whole career. Engineers quickly moving back up ice now as they dump it in. Trying to get it now is Megan Hayes. Swings it over to Schwalbe. Schwalbe brings it over to Raspa. Raspa looking for the centering pass, not there. Quick shot up front there by Iwanski. Iwanski's shot is blocked aside before it even got to the net. Clarkson takes it now, but it's taken away by Kimmerly. Kimmerly swings it over to Schwalbe. Schwalbe trying to find Raspa, but unable to connect. Miscommunication. Nice move there by Clarkson as they move in on net. Sealander pushes it aside again and again. Another quick shot that got whipped wide, but did not hit the net. Hard shot there by the Clarkson Golden Knights. Iwanski has it behind the net. She swings it there for Kimmerly. Kimmerly will take it over to Megan Hayes. Hayes will outlet it up for Raspa. Raspa just dumps it in deep, and they get a line change. Keenan will look to send it up quickly on this line change, but Engineers, very nice job on the line change. And a nice quick shot there by Katerina Sepper that just gets pushed aside by Thiele. Engineers buzzing in the offensive zone, trying to get that first goal. Moving up with it there is Rapace, but Rapace loses it. Sepper trying to push it in from the side. Puck battle on the left side of the ice. Excuse me, the right side. Engineers, or excuse me, the Golden Knights clear it out to the neutral zone. This will not be icing. Engineers trying to move it up. Horwood slams it, excuse me, Horwood just gets on the ice now. And it looks like going to chase it down is Jessica Gilman. She gets it to the corner, tries to center it, but blocked aside by Whitney Wren. Clarkson brings it back out to center ice. But it's taken off her stick by Oros. Oros unable to fully recover the puck though. Whitney Wren sends it up for Horwood. Horwood crossing center ice. Sends it in deep. Oh, excuse me. She takes a shot just after crossing the blue line that Shea Thiele just gloved and held right away. But again, another offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Engineers. 6:12 left here in the first period. Shots on goal favor the Clarkson Golden Knights 10 to the Engineers 6, but we are still scoreless here in the first period. Schwalbe unable to win that faceoff, but they do recover the puck and have it in the corner. Looking for some skating room is Megan Hayes, but Clarkson will come out with the puck on the other side. Looking to get that flying puck was Josephine Hansen. She'll dump it back, bank it around the boards. Her own boards, that is. Hansen still trying to get the puck. Shot taken there that never made the net, blocked aside by Schwalbe. Clarkson will send it back in deep. Chasing it there is Hansen. She swings it over to Bohonik. Bohonik will go cross ice. Not sure who she was looking for there, but the Clarkson Golden Knights get another quick shot off from center ice. It looked like Sealander up to the task. Clarkson moving with it behind the net now. They swing it up to the left point. Move there by Shelton. Shelton takes a shot that pushed aside by Sealander. Nice shot there by Shelton. The Engineers battle for it along behind the net. And coming up with it. Now they'll clear it to neutral ice. And it looks like we're going... No. Thiele will push it aside before any icing could be called. Quick shot again there. That's blocked aside by Sealander. Clarkson now starting to get a little buzz. And moving up with there is Rapace. Rapace has it on the right side. She pushes it back there for her line mate, but unable to do anything with it. Clarkson will quickly move back. Kimmerly has it now on the right side. Pushes it back, and the Engineers will move up ice. Clarkson intercepts it and pushes it back into the corner. Golden Knights trying to break through for that first opportunity, but Rapace will take it out, and she tries to connect with Grigsby, unable to. Clarkson will move back into their own zone again. Centering pass there, blocked aside by Kimmerly. Kimmerly got her skate on that, so it never even made it to the net. Good defense there by Amanda Kimmerly, as she has the puck now in the right corners. Point shot there, pushed aside by Oros. Oros now trying to get a breakaway going, but puck was taken off her stick by the Clarkson defenseman. Horwood now moving up on the right side. Horwood pushes the puck in deep, but unable to do anything with it. Clarkson now has it on the left side, moving in on net. They do not get a shot off, and it will be Tomlinson coming out now with Horwood. Horwood plays a little give and go with Tomlinson. Tomlinson takes a snapshot that gets buried there by Thiele, but nice passing there from the center and the forward to get a nice quick shot off. Keeping the goalie honest, making her move side to side, and getting a quick shot off. 3:03 left here in the first period. Still Clarkson 0, RPI Engineers 0. Schwalbe has on the right side. She'll cycle it down low. Taking it and centering it up there. Taking the shot. Oh, nice job there by Hannah Bahonik. Hannah Bahonik will, we have an engineer down on the ice. Looks like Schwalbe got hit up high and into the boards. We'll get a little more information on this later. But anyhow, a nice job by Hannah Bahonik taking the puck up top and trying to center it over to Jamie Grigsby, who was just waiting for the tap-in. Unfortunately, she couldn't get her stick on it. It was Megan Hayes that was trying to get the tap-in. So Schwalbe's still down on the ice right now. We'll take a break. So to give an update on the penalty, it's going to be Josan Pazabun getting the boarding penalty on the play. So just to recap what happened, Hannah Pahonik took a point shot from the left side, and she was trying to connect with Taylor Schwalbe. Schwalbe missed the puck and then chased it into the corner, where she was pushed into the boards from her back by Josan Pazabun. Pazabun has been ejected from the game, and the Engineers will receive a 5-minute major. So they'll skate up a player for the next 5 minutes. 2 minutes and 44 seconds of that power play will be here in the first period.
Princeton, Penn State. Med. Yep. Have been playing Philly at Wells Fargo.
Yeah, did we ever get to do that?
What's up?
Do we ever get to play in Philadelphia for the Philly hockey play?
You guys will get to be in Ireland.
We're going to Ireland
Wait, what?
next Thanksgiving. We don't worry about Philly. There's nothing good happens there.
In a couple of years when they're frozen four, that's where you want to go.
Then we want to go. Only for the Frozen Four.
Hopefully we get it.
Wachovia Center. 7. I do. You don't have to watch it. Just hear that guy. Down. I'm ahead of the game.
So the teams will get a quick warm-up skate in here after the, I guess you would call it, injury break. Taylor Schwalbe got sent into the boards by Josanne Pausabun. And of course there's no checking in women's hockey, so Taylor probably was not expecting to be hit from behind, and that's exactly what happened. And so she went into the boards kind of awkwardly head first, and they had to take her off on the stretcher, but nice job there by RPI ambulance to take care of her. And the Engineers will now get a 5-minute power play. They are down in shots on goal, the Clarkson Golden Knights lead the shots on goal battle by 13-7. So the Engineers will look to take advantage of this 5-minute power play and start to get some shots on net and create a few opportunities. Just before Taylor got hurt, she had a great opportunity out front of the net. Hannah Bohonik sent the puck flying in with a quick wrist shot at the point that she almost was able to get a deflection on. Unfortunately, it bounced by her, and she went to chase into the corner. So here comes the Engineers' top unit of Thomas, Rapace, Grigsby, and then Wren, as well as Kimmerly. Kimmerly unable to hold that puck, so Sealander will push behind the net for Wren. Wren will take it in on the left side and swing it over to Thomas. Thomas will bring it up for ice for the Engineers and just dump it in from the red line. Brings it down low. Engineers look to set up shop. That's Rapace on the right side. Moves it out to the point for for Amanda. Gets a shot off there by Rapace. That's pushed aside. Wren picks it back up. Quick shot there. That's blocked by Kimmerly. Gets a quick shot off. That's blocked. And Clarkson looks to skate 2-on-1. Swings it over. That's butted. Unable to get the shot off for the Golden Knights. Good defense there by Kimmerly to recover on that 2-on-1. So the Engineers look to push back up. Here goes Rapace. She'll dump it in. Bohonik has it on the left side. She'll push it back in for Tomlinson. Tomlinson will move it around the boards, but the Golden Knights look to clear. Taken there by Clarkson. They'll look for a breakaway there. That's Jessica Gilman coming in on the left side of Sealander, but Sealander pushes it aside. So the Golden Knights look to, with this 5-minute major power play that they have to kill, try and get some odd man rushes. But moving in with it now from the left circle is Tomlinson. Tomlinson rips a shot, but it's pushed aside by Thiele. Held in there by Tomlinson. Tomlinson will bring it over to Horwood. Horwood looking to shoot, and it's deflected up high and wide. Moving there with it now behind the net is Bahonik. She'll go down low, swings it over. They try to get a centering pass that is cleared down the ice. So Josephine Hansen will have to chase it back down. Katie Rooney out there on that top unit, providing a little size at 5'7", the senior out of Buffalo, Minnesota. Engineers unable to do much with the puck so far. Moving in with it now is Whitney Wren. Wren brings it in on net with 20 seconds left. Swinging it now over to the Golden Knights. Golden Knights will just clear it all the way down the length of the ice with 13 seconds left. The score is still 0-0, but the Engineers will start the second period with a about a 2-minute power play. Rapace has it now. She tries to move in, but she is unable to as we end the period. Rapace got tripped up there by Genevieve Bannon. Was not too happy about it, but the Engineers will have about another 2 minutes of power play to work with to start the next period. So they had good movement. They were passing the puck nice, getting a couple quick shots off from the point. And then they got to try and move in a little bit and try to get some close shots in on net to break the shutout so far. Shutout by both goalies so far, as shots on goal are now 14 for the Clarkson Golden Knights after they got a couple odd man rushes on the power play that they tried to take advantage of. And 9 for the Engineers, who got a couple extra shots now with the 5-minute power play. We'll take a 15-minute break here and come back with more action from RPI TV. I'm Joe Pisacano. Have you ever had the open skate? Well, they have like an underground versus so I might die actually if I try to just watch it. I feel like there's some kids in high school. Because like I was talking to this kid on the team and he's like, yeah,
Track meeting?
yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, to splash out. I'm making my debut for that tomorrow.
Oh,
2
yeah?
debuts in 1 weekend.
What's your other goal?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, you're going Probably not. Trees doesn't have that many ones.
So
I went to look at some mini shreds in my cane. They're like the only people who do it.
that's awkward.
Yeah.
Our lift is stupid. It's literally what we do after practice. We probably do more after practice than we do. I'm gonna stop that.
Sometimes putting on the side of the other floor.
Yeah.
The radio booth on the other side.
Yeah, if you're like RPI, you're
No.
tossed around.
Well, then I got the big guys on that team.
The protection.
Yeah. Plus, they
No, broadcast.
actually,
The
I
broadcasting
usually
group.
play bowling, but I'm gonna play like every minute of the game. I think there's 6 guys. Dom Pisano.
Yeah, I asked him if he wanted to do games. He doesn't want to do them. He just wants to come in for free food and water. He won't let him do football games.
Stephen Mystery.
Right, that guy's
Robert
a
Law.
So we do the line.
Yeah, really? He's a football player. His profile picture football players.
I want to do a football game.
Vinny B.
No.
B.
He comes at the beginning of the year, he's like, I got a football game.
This is
I guess. But it's just 93, you can do it.
Neil trained me.
I mean, there'd be a good story if I said, I'm doing all hockey games.
Tim
But
Horton.
I'm not going to do that. I can't. You think?
And then I'm in the group that's Rob/Joe Potential Hockey TV.
Right.
That's the group. That's the group.
Right.
Yeah. Seriously, distracting me. So we welcome you all back to the Houston Fieldhouse here in Troy, New York, as the Engineers will look to take the lead here with another 2 minutes on the Josine Pozabun penalty. Serving for her since she was ejected from the game is Amanda Titus. And coming out now is the Engineers' top power play group, with Shayna Tomlinson taking the face-off. Tomlinson wins it back there for Bohonic, and she'll swing it over to Hansen. They've got fresh ice to work with. Moving it in now is Katie Rooney. Rooney stopped there, but Horwood will come out with it. Horwood stick handling through center ice now, as she looks to push it along the boards, but Clarkson will dump it back down. 2 minutes left on the power play now, officially. Moving up with it now is Josephine Hansen, a member of the Danish national team, and she'll dump it in, but it's pushed aside and back out to neutral ice. She swings it over there, and the Engineers dump in. Bohonic dumps it in behind the net as Clarkson looks to clear. Engineers unable to set up so far with this slick, fresh ice surface. Hansen will try once more. Takes it up there is Rapace. Rapace will swing it along the boards. She gets her own puck, swings it up top there for Wren. Wren dumps it back down low. Engineers moving the puck nicely now. Wren looking to shoot, and she'll drop back out. Shot there taken from McKenna Thomas, blocked aside. Wren has it back at the point. Back down to Thomas. Back to Wren. They play catch. Cross-ice pass there intended for Kimberly. She was unable to get a stick on it, and the Golden Knights will clear it back down. Kimberly moving with it now. 39 seconds left on the 5-minute major. Engineers getting some shots off, but no goals so far. They dump it in from center ice. Clarkson once again clears it. Tomlinson has it behind her own net, and she gives it over to Kimberly. Kimberly moving up with it now, gives it to Horwood. Horwood will move in with it for Oros. She stays on side, but Clarkson once again able to get it to neutral ice. Pushing it in, where it's Clarkson, and coming out with it now is Bohonic. Bohonic gets it up to Tomlinson. Tomlinson over to Oros. Oros moves in with speed on the side, makes some moves, and it goes through the skates. Tomlinson centers it, that deflects in on net, but Tylee able to push it back behind the net for her defense. Tomlinson recovers it and starts the cycle. Horwood has it now behind the net, but it's taken off her stick, and Clarkson will look to move out now as the power play expires. Moving in with speed are the Golden Knights. Stopping their shot that goes wide. Shot taken there by Titus coming out of the penalty box. Tomlinson will just dump it back in and get a line change. Megan Hayes there pestering the Clarkson defense. Coming out with it is Raspa. Raspa centers it, and it's blocked aside by Tiley. Blocked high and to the side. Clarkson moves up with it now. Kimberly sets it back, but it's taken off the stick. Taken off her stick. Moving in quickly is Clarkson. Gets a shot that's blocked aside by Solander. Raspa has it taken off her stick as Clarkson continues to keep the puck in their own zone. Another puck that's blocked aside by Solander. Solander pushes it behind her net there. Kimberly tried getting it, but she was tripped up, and centering pass there that was pushed, that was unable to get through to anyone from Mariani. Clarkson will send it back in deep, and Solander will push it to her left side. On the near side now is Kimberly. Kimberly moves in for Rapace. Rapace gets it up to Maggie Hayes, who just dumps it in on ice. Moving quickly now are the Golden Knights, but Whitney Wren doing a nice job to not let her get anywhere near the center of the ice. Good defense there by the Engineers. Grigsby now battling it with it along the sides. Sepper gets it up for Thomas. Thomas will send it in. Thomas centers it, but it's pushed aside by the Clarkson defense. They look to clear. Clarkson clears it to center ice. Moving in with it now is Tomlinson. Tomlinson in all alone, but pushed aside by the defense. In the corner there, she gets it over to Oros. Oros goes behind the net, and it looks like we're going to have another penalty coming up, but so the Engineers will skate with an extra attack as Solander leaves the ice. Clarkson unable to touch up now. And now they do. So the Engineers with another opportunity. Looks like Tomlinson drew the penalty on number 2, Corey Jacobson. So the Engineers getting another chance on the power play. Their power play this season is 13.8%, and the Clarkson penalty kill is 87.5%. So coming out now to take the face-off is Jamie Grigsby, or excuse me, Sabrina Rapace. Rapace gets it over to Grigsby. Grigsby plays catch with Wren. Wren has it at the far point. Swings it over to Kimberly at the near point. Kimberly goes over to Rapace. Rapace gets a shot off that's deflected, moving in on the net, but unable to get the rebound shot was Whitney Wren. Wren had the puck right in the slot. Great opportunity there by the Engineers. Now moving in with it was Rapace again. She moves around to the near side. Centering pass there. Unable to get it was Whitney Wren. Wren got down on one knee and tried to keep that puck in the zone, but she was unable to as the Engineers send out their top unit with a minute 18 left on the power play. Horwood moves with it on the left side. Horwood was featured on the Sports Center Top 10 earlier this week as she moves in on net. She scored from, well, after being whacked at her knee, she scored while moving in on the net with a penalty from her knees with a defenseman still on her. Very, very incredible goal that made the Sports Center Top 10. And it looks like we're going to get another stoppage of play. Maybe we'll wait for the call. And they're going to send Tomlinson to the box for hooking. So we're going to have 44 seconds of 4-on-4 here. And then another minute and 16 of power play for the Clarkson Golden Knights, who have a 17.6% power play. So we skate 4-on-4 now for the next 40 seconds. Kimberly has it. She brings it up the side for Rapace. Rapace centers it over for Thomas. Thomas unable to get it. And icing now called on the Engineers as McKenna Thomas was unable to get her stick on the puck. So nice job by Lovisa Solander tonight, stopping 17 shots and not letting a single one get past her. She'll have some work to do on this upcoming power play for the Clarkson Golden Knights. Patchy sends it back for Wren in the corner. Clarkson moving with it now. Still skating 4-on-4 for another 13 seconds. Just trying to get to that power play so they can get their extra attacker. Whitney Wren has it on the near side. She'll move it up ice and tries to get through the neutral zone and does. Now moving in with it. Makes a move and gets the shot, but it's blocked aside was McKenna Thomas. McKenna Thomas made a beautiful move. Unfortunately, the Clarkson defense was still able to get her stick there. So the Engineers now officially on the penalty kill, but keeping the puck in their offensive zone for as long as they can. Skating with it now are the Golden Knights. They'll move through the zone, but a nice poke check there by Josephine Hansen, and she'll clear it down the ice. Odd man rush coming here. Makes a move in on the net, pushed aside by Tiley. Laura Horwood will clear it down the ice once again. Horwood had a one-on-one opportunity, but Tiley was up to the task. Clarkson looking to get some momentum here, but so far unable to, as the Engineers have had the puck in the offensive zone for pretty much this entire penalty kill. Time expiring now on the Shayna Tomlinson hooking penalty as Clarkson finally moves in on that. They'll centering pass, but going wide of the goal mouth, and now we skate 5-on-5. Moving up with speed there is Megan Hayes, but we're going to get a stoppage. Looks like there may have been offsides called. And we'll get a center ice faceoff. So good job by the Engineer penalty kill with 11:35 left here in the second period. It's still 0-0 between the RPI Engineers and the Clarkson Golden Knights here in ECAC play. Clarkson wins the faceoff, and they'll look to move in on the ice as Titus. Titus brings it from the near side, gets a shot that's pushed aside by Solander. Clarkson moving with speed now, rips another shot that Solander has to fend off with a forward right in front of her face. That was Lauren Leifer. Engineers battling for it on the near side, right in front of the penalty boxes. And coming out with it now is Whitney Wren. Wren sends it up there. And moving in was Megan Hayes, who pushed it in from the left side. Covering up there is Tiley. $10:55 left here in the second period. We're almost halfway through the game. If you're just joining us now, some information you might want to know is that Taylor Schwalbe had to leave the game after getting boarded from behind. Josiane Posabon of Clarkson also was disqualified from the game for her boarding call. So Bohanek will take it, and as it deflects out of play, she tried moving in, but it was deflected off the stick of the charging forward Ryan McGill of Clarkson. So center ice faceoff coming here now. And it looks like we're going to have Rapace take it. But it's won there by the Golden Knights. They'll send it in deep. Clarkson moving with the puck nicely now. They'll send it in. Solander pushes it aside, though. Moving in on the near corner, they'll swing it over to the far side. Another quick shot out front in the slot. Engineers they're doing everything they can to try to get the puck to the neutral zone, but holding the points nicely are the Clarkson Golden Knights. Cycling it now are the Golden Knights. Long shift here, and they'll move it on the net. Solander tries to cover it, but pushing in, the Clarkson Golden Knights were able to get the shot off right in front of her. I believe it was Lauren Gable that's going to score. Yes. Gable just kind of stuck around in front and kept jabbing at it, and it finally went in. So 9:59 left in the second period. Clarkson now takes a 1-0 lead to spoil the shutout for Lovísa Solander. That was a long shift there by the Engineers, and now you can see why cycling the puck is such a good strategy. It tires out the defense and allows you to get closer to the net. Golden Knights still in the offensive zone after that last goal. Win the faceoff, and were able to push the puck up back into their zone. Clarkson centering it again, but it's blocked aside by Solander. Good pad save there by Solander, showing that she's not going to give up just because she let one goal in. Clarkson at the shot. That's pointed and it's high, but Solander can't find it, but finally able to cover it and push it into the corner. So it looks like the Engineers actually took a penalty. And so stoppage of play. Not sure what happened there. Tylee went to the box, or excuse me, not to the box, to her bench to try to get an extra attacker on, and they stopped play for some reason. Tomlinson will go to the box once again. She took a hooking penalty earlier, and so the Engineers will have to kill off another penalty after giving up a goal. So Golden Knights will look to set up here. They dump it in. And Wren now moving up with it up ice quickly. Looks like she's going to try to get 2-on-1. She pushes aside that Tylee pushes a shot that Tylee will block to the far side. Kimberly will dump it back in. Nice job there by Wren to get the shot off there from the circle. Moving up with it now is Mikhaila Pezlova. Clarkson looking to set up. They move it around the backside to the near side. At the point with it now is Shelton. Shelton swings it over to the captain. Shelton back at the point, swings it over to the left to the near side, but Lovísa Solander up to the task, making a pad save and getting it back up ice. Quick shot there from the center. Good passing there from the Clarkson power play. And they will benefit from it. Getting another tic-tac-toe pass to go past Solander. Kaylee Mercer with the goal. Solander tried her best to follow the puck the whole time, but the Engineers' penalty kill almost looked like it kind of creeped in on itself, and they were unable to do anything with it. So now Hansen will send it in deep as the Engineers look to bounce back after giving up 2 goals in about 2 minutes. Hansen has it at center ice. She'll just dump it in. Coming in with it now is Tomlinson. Back up at center. Clarkson will dump it in on the far side. Swinging it around on the near side now is Whitney Wren. Wren will outlet it up for Blake Oros. But Clarkson comes now with it. Shot and stopped and covered there by Solander. That was a hard shot there from the from the near side circle. But Solander up to the task. So a bit of a mental breakdown for the Engineers in the last 2 minutes. They just took a couple bad penalties, and Clarkson took advantage of them. So they'll look to push back with 7 minutes left here in the second period and try to get one of those goals back. They've skated well so far with this highly ranked Clarkson team. So no reason that they should not be able to do such a thing. Make a comeback. On the far corners now, they battle for it. It'll go back behind the net. Getting tripped up there was Whitney Wren, but Clarkson looks to step back up and cycle. Blocked there by McKenna Thomas, and she'll move it up for Whitney Wren. Wren will send it back in deep once she crosses the red line, and Clarkson will move back out to start the rush. They dump it back in and get a change of their own. Taking it now is Iwanski. Iwanski will get it over to Oros on the near side, on the near boards. Battling for it now are the Engineers and the Golden Knights. Iwanski clears it back up to her offensive zone. Iwanski unable to keep track of that puck, but Kimberly now takes it before losing an edge. Kimberly fighting for it on the near boards. Trying to come help her out is Tomlinson. Tomlinson brings it up now. Crossing center ice now is Speed. She moves in with Horwood. Horwood battling for it on the near boards. Horwood behind the net with the puck. Engineers looking to get a change. Clarkson moving with it now. Hillwood takes the puck off of her, and moving in with it now is Raspa. Raspa swings it over and making a move on the net. Rooney trying to jab it in, and they get it. That's a goal! Lindsay Hilwa was up there. Katie Rooney was up there. Marissa Raspa was up there. We're going to look at who got it, and it looks like they're going to give it to Hilwa. But a great job there by that fourth line, pushing the puck and getting it through to center, getting it through center ice. Great job, great work along the boards. And then center, making a move on that was Marissa Raspa, the Downingtown, Pennsylvania native, who made a move to get it in on net, and Tylee did everything that she could to try and cover it up, but the stick of Lindsay Hilwa, the captain, was finally able to push it through. That'll be Hilwa's first goal of the season, and there's a discussion now among the officials with 4:56 left here in the second period. The Engineers will respond back with a goal of their own after 2 unanswered goals from the Clarkson Golden Knights. So it looks like they're going to take a look at it, maybe looking for goalie interference of some sort. Either way, a nice job by the Engineers responding back, not just falling back into their crease and feeling bad for themselves after giving up 2 goals. They pushed back. That fourth line pushed back, pushed the puck up ice, moved, did a nice job on the boards, doing the grunt work along the boards, and then Raspa doing a great job to push through, make a quick move around the defenseman, get the puck in at the goal mouth, and let Katie Rooney and Lindsay Hilwa do the work. Hilwa definitely deserves that goal. And we've got a good goal here at the Houston Fieldhouse with 4:56 left in the second period. The Engineers looking to push back after being down 2-0. Rupaccio look to take the face-off here when we start play again. Good response there by the Engineers. Rupacci takes the face-off, one back by the Golden Knights. They'll move it up. Bohanic will look to take it in behind her own net. Bohanic clears it up to center. Moving back in with it are the Golden Knights. Hansen has it. She'll bank it off the boards for Hayes. Or excuse me, Grigsby. But Grigsby gets it taken off her stick. Moving in on that, pushed aside. Moving in on that was Lauren Gable. Gable scored a goal earlier and then just made a great move around Josephine Hansen to get that shot off. Rupacci has it. Looks to get to center ice, but the Golden Knights will push back. Good poke check there by Hansen. And the shot blocked aside by Bohanic. Never even made it to the net. Clarkson dumps it back in. Hansen will chase it. Hansen has it behind her net. She'll bank it along the boards. Meant for Grigsby. Grigsby unable to get a stick on it. Taking it there was Thomas. Thomas clears it up ice to center. Doing a little aerial pass. Moving in on net are the Golden Knights, but blocked aside. Swinging around the net now is Mercer. Mercer swings it to Peslava. Peslava centers it to the front. Shot taken there from the point by Shelton. That's pushed aside by Solander. Bohanic has Clarkson moving with it now. Centering into the slot. Solander pushes it to the side. Hansen has it. Makes a couple moves around the net to get the forecheckers off of her. Now she'll move up ice with speed. Swings it over to Horwood. Horwood got the puck taken away from her by the ref. And now Clarkson will move back. Taken from the point. Wrist shot that's pushed aside by Solander. She'll take it back over to the far side. Horwood moving now on the far side. She is stopped along the boards. And Clarkson will dump it back into their own zone. Moving with it now is Wren. Wren sends it up the near boards. Clarkson trying to get a shot on net that Kimberly pushes aside. And takes for herself behind her own net. Gives it back to her partner, Wren. Wren makes a move. And trying to get through to the neutral zone. Taking now is Tomlinson. Tomlinson moving speed. Passes it through legs to Oros. Oros with the goal! Top shelf Blake Oros takes it from a pass that went through Shayna Tomlinson's legs. Tomlinson pushed it back behind her legs, got to Oros, and Oros went up high where Mama hides the cookies. So the Engineers now respond and tie it up 2-2 with 2:17 left here in the second period. Clarkson wins the faceoff. Gable moving with it now on ice. She'll make a move and try to get the shot off that's pushed aside by Marissa Raspa. Hayes has it. She'll get it over to Kimberly. Kimberly swings it over to Raspa. Raspa moving in on net, but she'll just dump it in. Gets her own dumping. Swings it over to Hayes. Hayes unable to get the puck. Engineers buzzing now with some speed. Hansen unable to hold that puck in though, as the Clarkson will take it. McGill will take a shot that's pushed that goes wide. At the point is the captain trying to get a deflection there was Kelly Mariani, but Lavisa Solander up to the task. Whitney Wren also had an assist on that goal. Excuse me, that was Ryan McGill that was in front of Solander trying to get a deflection on the shot by Savannah Harmon. Behind her own net now is Mercer. Mercer will send it out to the point for Harmon. Harmon shot blocked aside. Katie Rooney now moving with it on the far side. She'll give it up, and Bohanic will send it in deep. Raspa now trying to get the puck. Taken off her stick. Moving up with speed now is Harmon. Harmon will center it. Shot taken that goes wide. Shot by Kaylee Mercer that goes wide. Kimberly moves it up there for Rooney. Rooney gets it up to Grigsby. Grigsby will just dump it in. Engineers getting a line change. Coming up with it now is Clarkson. Kimberly takes it behind her own net. Swings back to the far side and behind her own net. Whitney Wren has it now. She'll make a move around the forechecker and get it up to Horwood. Horwood trying to go cross ice with it, but to no avail. Moving in with it now is Clarkson. That's blocked aside by Solander. The rebound popped out there, and the Golden Knights score with 13.3 seconds left. It looks like Gable is going to get her second goal of the night. Gable able to get the rebound off of that shot. So Clarkson has a 3-2 lead now with 13.3 seconds left. In the second period, we have Rapace now taking the face-off from center ice. Clarkson wins the face-off. Bohanek has it now, swings it over to Hansen. Hansen moving up with it now. She'll just send it in on net, and that's covered by Tiley as time expires. So, to sum up that second period, the Clarkson Golden Knights are still leading the shots on goal battle by they have 30, and the RPI Engineers have 16. The Engineers, after going down 2-0, were able to push back a little bit and score 2 goals of their own unanswered. And then, of course, Clarkson's Lauren Gable getting her second of the night to make it a 3-2 lead going into the third period. We'll be back with more action here at the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York.
Number 21, Emma Keenan, time of the goal 19:47. Okay, folks, now that we're done with that, we'd like to invite you to come down and come closer to the boards if you need. In the Ryan's Wake Chuck a Puck competition, and the person whose puck lands closest to center ice will be the winner. So we'll count it down for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chuck your pucks. And looking forward to Additional sponsors of RPI Hockey are National Grid Foundation, Turner Construction, the Desmond Hotel, Reifenberg Construction, the Recovery Sports Group, E. Stewart Jones Hacker and Murphy, Stanley Steamer, Storage Shops, BSN Sports, Rensselaer Honda, Freihoffers, Saratoga Eagle Sales and Services, and Wolf's Beer Garden and Draw. Thank you to all of our sponsors. St. Anne's Wolf's Beer Garden is proud to support RPI and the community. Bring your game Specials of the night. We'll see you after the game at 2 King Street, downtown Troy. Say fans, are you hungry? Download the Melio app tonight. Tap and order, sit back and relax. Place your order at Melio.com or on the Melio app with promo code RPI and receive $5 off your first order. Melio is proud to support and feed RPI. The RPI women's hockey team is back in action here at the Houston Fieldhouse.
When you had it in correctly, it only showed up one power play, so you had it right.
So come on out and support the RPI women's hockey team and log on to RPIathletics.com for more information on our upcoming games. RPI women versus St. Lawrence tomorrow, 3 p.m. Say, man, ever wanted to take a luxury cruise but didn't want to fly? Yankee Trail World Travel works with all major cruise companies, including Norwegian Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Holland America, and NSC Cruises. With departures from New York City and New Jersey, enjoy round-trip Cruise Express shuttle transportation in all of their packages. For more information or to book your cruise vacation today, visit yankeetrails.com or call 286-2400. Let's cruise with Yankee Trails World Travel.
Jess. I'm actually celebrating this because it was a game.
It's getting chilly outside. We've been forced to run baby chili, super sandwich, chicken Alfredo, eggs. That's a Super Jackson's hot food ready for us right now. And don't forget our deli dogs. Eating so much more. Last night the kids had spork, so I grabbed some meatballs and pasta. Delicious. So easy. I got rid of them. Super Chef really does make life easier to have food ready to go all day long.
Well, actually, they're fed. They'll just get good.
Quick scheduling reminder, folks. The men's hockey team takes on Colgate University next Friday, February 3rd, for its annual Military Appreciation Night. Present your military ID for a free ticket. We'll drop the puck at Houston Fieldhouse at 7 p.m. So contact the box office at 276-6262 to purchase your tickets. Friday, February 3rd, Military Appreciation Night, RPI men versus Colgate.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Roll down the hill. Roll down the hill.
So we welcome you back here to the field house with the third and final period of action. The Engineers now find themselves down by 1 goal with a period to go. They did a good job in that second period. Had a highlight reel goal by Blake Oros that went top shelf. But Clarkson came with along with their shots advantage, they also came out with the goals advantage. So the Engineers will look to push back here with their top line. 20 minutes to go from the field house. Clarkson wins the face-off. Horman has it back behind. She'll send it out to center ice. Moving in with it now is Clarkson. Penalty called here, hooking. It looks like it's going to be on Blake Oros. Mikhaila Paislava had a centering pass that was meant for number 18, Kaylee Mercer, but she was hooked on the play by Blake Oros. So, they'll go to the power play. Taking it at the point now is Horman. Mercer has on the side, swings it to Shelton. They'll move it around. Engineers not really challenging the puck. And they'll pass quickly. Trying to get a stick in there was Hansen. Okay, center it out front, and the Engineers clear it the length of the ice. So they got it down low, but again, the stick on it was Hannah Bahanik. So Clarkson will look to reset up, but Amanda Kimmerly will send it down. Moving in with the nail is Rapace. Rapace makes a move around, gets the shot off, and it's saved by Tiley. Rapace able to take the puck off of a Cassidy Winkle, or excuse me, it was Ella Shelton that tossed the puck right to her at center ice, and she made a move around Shelton to get that shot off. So 1:08 left on the penalty kill for the Engineers. Grigsby gets a shot off, and she'll move back around the net behind and try to get it over to Rapace. Rapace has it now, just killing time. She'll move it back out to neutral ice. Rapace has it, sends it over to Grigsby. Grigsby moves in, makes a move around the defenseman, tries to get it in on net, but taken away from her from Turnquist. Turnquist now moving up ice with it. Turnquist sends it in deep. Grigsby trying to clear it, but moving in on the net with it are the Golden Knights. Up top with it is McGill. McGill able to keep it in the zone, but not for long, as Rapace will clear it back down the length of the ice. 20 seconds left. Nice penalty kill here for the Engineers as it hits Grigsby. Corey Jacobson tried passing it, but it hit Grigsby, and she recovered it enough to take it, move through the neutral ice, and get a shot off. That was saved by Solander. So 10 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Engineers. Taking the faceoff is Shayna Tomlinson. She wins it. Back to... And now moving up with it is Horwood on the left side. Horwood again protecting the puck. Makes a move, stops. Tries to center it, but to no avail. Engineers trying to keep in the zone, but Clarkson moving up with it now. Good poke check there by Hannah Bohanek. Bohanek moves it up the ice. Clarkson now with it on the near side, moving it with it to the near boards. They center it, but it's pushed away by Tomlinson. Tomlinson makes a stick clear to neutral ice. Back with it is Shelton. Shelton will move out. She's got Rapace whacking at her. Shelton will dump it in. Kimberly has it now behind her own net. Swings it over to Iwanski, her partner. The Engineers will move up and they'll send it down the length of the ice. No icing called, so they try to set up. Puck off the skate of Rapace, and she'll get it back on the far boards. Swings it up to neutral ice, forcing Clarkson to reset. Spinning in and sending the puck was Kaylee Mercer as they battle for it now on the near boards. Clarkson setting up shop in the offensive zone, beginning that cycle, their famous cycle, used to score an earlier goal. The Engineers able to break it. Moving in with it again, but poke checked aside by Iwanski. Solander pushes a weak shot aside from Jessica Gillum, but Clarkson will send it back up high and wide behind the net. Engineers have it on the near side is Kimberly. Kimberly moving up with it now. She'll just dump it in. Chasing it now is Hilwa, taken away from her by Shelton. Shelton moving up with it now on the near side. She'll bring it up ice. The defenseman, shifty defenseman moving in, trying to set it up there for Titus, but no shot came of it. Shelton has it behind her own net. Sends it back there. Horwood getting a poke check up in the front corner. She sends it in towards the center ice, but taken off her stick by Titus. Titus now moving with it through neutral ice with speed. Looks to send it back, but Solander pushes it aside. Wren has it, and then swings over to Tomlinson. Tomlinson moving through ice. One man to beat, gets the shot off, then it's pushed aside by Tiley. Oros fighting for it now with Horwood on the far boards. And Horwood comes out with it. Moving with it now. She swings it over to Whitney Wren. Wren tries to take a shot, but it's blocked aside. Engineers moving with it now. Tomlinson has it. She'll cycle it back to Horwood on the near boards. Engineers have the puck on the top point, and cycling it back in is Hannah Bohanek. Rapace with it now on the far. Centering pass, takes the shot. Grigsby unable to score there, but a great opportunity by the second line. Tiley was up to the task, and now moving in with it is Josephine Hansen. Her shot goes high. Clarkson clears to center ice. With it is Owanski now. Owanski loses the puck. Golden Knights move in with it. Give and go. Solander holds it. Pad saved, held there by Solander. Kaylee Mercer kept trying to whack it over the pad of Solander, but Solander did a nice job to hold that puck out of the net. That's the 34th shot on goal by the Clarkson Golden Knights. It was started by a Kirsten Iwanski turnover at neutral ice that Kaylee Mercer took advantage of. Engineers now have it in the circle. Moving up the near boards with it is Thomas. Thomas has it at center ice now. She'll dump it in. And looks like they're going to call a icing on Thomas, saying she was not yet across the center line. And we'll get a face-off all the way down in the defensive zone of the Engineers. Taking the face-off is Cassidy Vinkel for Clarkson. and Sabrina Rapace. Deflected shot there. It goes wide. Clarkson centering it now. Vinkel unable to get a stick on it, and the Engineers will clear to center ice. Moving with it now is Rapace. She gets a stretch pass up there, but taken off the stick of Michaela Thomas. Golden Knights pushing back. They have it in the far corner. Clarkson with the nail at the top far corner. And a shot that goes up and pushed aside by Solander. Engineers clear to center ice. Rooney trying to get it up now, but it's dumped in by the Golden Knights. Solander stops it behind her own net. Bohanek loses the puck, and now moving in with speed. Shot that goes wide, taken there by Mikhaila Pislava. Clarkson starting to get a little tic-tac-toe action, but Pislava loses an edge, and Bohanek will move it out to neutral ice now. Engineers will dump it in. That's Maria Raspa trying to get the puck in. We have a stoppage of play. Looks like we're going to get a hooking call on the Clarkson Golden Knights. So 11:57 left here in the game. Clarkson's still up 3-2, and as the Engineers go on the power play. Sabrina Rapace here to take the face-off. Michaela Pislava takes the penalty for hooking. Engineers win the face-off. Grigsby moves behind the net. Swings it over to the far corner. Rapace has it. Centering shot that's pushed aside by Tiley. Rapace has it again. Over to Kimberly. Kimberly holds it in at the point and just sends it down low. Grigsby sends it behind the net. Trying to get it now is Michaela Thomas. Thomas has it on the near boards. Taken off her stick and cleared the length of the ice by the Clarkson Golden Knights. They'll get a change with 1:28 left on this power play. So Kimberly moving up through center ice now for the Engineers. She'll swing it over, and a spin move there by Horwood. Getting a little spin-around action. She'll pass it over to Rooney. Rooney gets it to the top point for Wren. Wren over to Hansen. Hansen takes a shot that's blocked aside by Corey Jacobson. Rooney battling for in the corner now as the Clarkson Golden Knights clear it the length of the ice. Hansen has it behind her net. She passes it up there. And moving in with it was Bohanek. Bohanek trying to make a move. Held in at the point by Hansen. Hansen slapper that goes up wide. Horwood has it. Centering pass taken by Bohanek. Bohanek centers it again. Tomlinson gets a stick on it, but unable to get it on net. And it looks like Horwood just took a shot as she is down on the ice now. And the Engineers might skate 5-on-3. Horwood is still down on the ice. .10:21 here left in the game. Horwood being helped off by her teammates, Bohanek and Rooney. That is not a good sign. Horwood, one of the top players for the Engineers. Again, she was featured on the Sports Center Top 10 this past week at number 7 for scoring from her knee after being slashed from behind. So Horwood, a tough girl, but sometimes it's too much getting hit. So she was able to skate off with help from her teammates. She's being looked at by the trainer now. She's talking. And it looks like, oh, they're going to send Tomlinson to the box too for tripping. They're going to give Tomlinson a penalty. So we'll skate 4-on-5. We're just going to still skate 5-on-4 for 24 seconds. And then we'll skate 4-on-4 for another minute 45 or so. So the Engineers are going to exit this game a little banged up. Taylor Schwalbe had to exit the game earlier, and now Horwood is sitting on the bench. Solander moves the puck behind her net. Centering it there was Clarkson, but Grigsby move up ice with it now. Whitney Wren passes it to Rapace. Rapace moves in on her own zone, but it's taken off her stick by Jacobson. So we now skate 5-on-5. Centering pass there, and a goal from Kaylee Mercer. Her second of the night, assisted by Genevieve Bannon. Four to 2 here, Clarkson now leads with 9:50 left in the game. Horwood's still sitting on the bench talking to the trainer. Hasn't taken her helmet off yet. As Bahanik skates back with it. Engineers again find themselves down by 2 goals. We saw them come back from 2 goals earlier, so Blake Oro's fighting for it in the near corner will look to push back and get us another goal for herself tonight. Golden Knights moving up with it now. They'll send it in deep. Another shot pushed aside by Solander. Skating backwards with it now is Savannah Harmon. Harmon will send it up through neutral ice. Skating after it is Hansen. Hansen will send around the near boards. Getting it out of the zone is Tremblay. Tremblay sends it in deep. Engineers now trying to get some cycle action going. Rooney has it on the near corner. Sends it back for Maggie Hayes. Holding it at the point is Owanski. Owanski shot blocked, but getting out now is they'll get it in front of the goal mouth. But Clarkson pushes it back out to neutral ice. Owanski, nice poke check there on Amanda Titus, as moving up with it now is Rooney. Rooney will move in on the far side, but it's taken off of her stick by Corey Jacobson. Rapace has it now on the far corner. Clarkson will send it in deep. Taken with it now is Rapace. She'll cross ice for Grigsby. Grigsby moving in with it now. Makes a move around Jacobson, unable to get the shot that was blocked there by Jacobson. She'll send it behind the net. Shelton moving up with it. Now Gable. Gable at center ice. She'll move in with speed. Good poke check there. Or good check there by Josephine Hansen to get the puck off her stick and get up to Rapace. Rapace moving through center ice now. Grigsby gets the shot that's blocked aside by Jacobson. Coming up with it now the Engineers, and they send it all the way down the length of the ice. Hannah Bahanik was in behind the play. She was trying to get it back up to the point, but she instead sent it the length of the ice. Now the Engineers move in on the far side. Clarkson with it now, moving in with speed. Kimberly has it behind, sends it over to Raspa. Raspa sends it in deep. Good block there by Maggie Hayes. She was unable to maintain possession of the puck, unfortunately. Kozlova now moves in. Kozlova centers it, but blocked aside by Solander. At the point with it is Shelton. Shelton gets a shot. Blocked aside by Slender. Slender's trying to find it, and it looks like it's in her equipment somewhere. She had it below her legs. .6:11 left here in the game. Clarkson, number 3 in the country, is up 4-2 right now over the Rensselaer Engineers. Laura Horwood back out on the ice for the Engineers. She'll take the face-off. Whitney Wren sends it back around the boards. Whitney Wren has it behind her own net. Getting tripped up on the play. Still able to get the puck, though. Harmon has it back. She'll send it over to Turnquist. Turnquist sends it to center ice. The Engineers come out with it, though. Here goes Rooney. She sends it over. Trying to make a play with it was Tremblay. Tremblay loses the puck. Horwood has it now. Sends it up to the point. Shot sent in on net. Pushed aside by the defenseman. Rooney with it now. Centering pass. Tremblay unable to get a shot off. Tremblay with it in the near corner. Sends it over to Rooney. Clarkson looks to clear to center ice, and they do. But waiting there is Josephine Hansen in her own zone. She'll send it right back up for Thomas. Thomas moving in with it now. Gets a shot that goes wide. Grigsby now fighting for it on the near boards. She's got it with Thomas. Thomas and Grigsby trying to get a little cycle action working. Clarkson clears it to center, though. Here's Bohanek. Bohanek has it at center ice. Trying to move in on the play. Now coming in with it is Rapace. Rapace has it on the far side. Stops, sends it back out to the point. Bohanek looking to shoot, takes the shot, pushed in front. In the goal mouth, they look just wide of the net. Just wide of the net goes McKenna Thomas. McKenna Thomas had an open that went just wide after a shot from Bohanek at the point that was able to get in on the play. Hansen doing a nice job to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Grigsby has now, sends it through the legs of Winkle, and she gets body checked, and we're going to get a power play. So with 4:16 left in the game, the Engineers that will be going on the power play for kneeing. So the ladies have not given up tonight just yet. Though down 4-2, they're still pushing the puck. Had several great opportunities there. Bohanek was able to get a point shot to go through that McKenna Thomas had a great opportunity at the rebound that just went wide. So taking the faceoff now is Tomlinson. She'll send it into the near corner. Rooney fighting for it there with Tomlinson. Tomlinson trying to come out with it, and they'll send it around their own boards. But they will clear it the length of the ice, will Ella Shelton of Clarkson. Solander stops it behind her own net for Hansen. Hansen quickly moves up ice with it. Sends it over to Horwood. Horwood makes a move in. Hansen tries holding into the zone. Unfortunately, was not able to do so. And Clarkson will clear the length of the ice. Solander stops it behind the net and moves it around for Hansen. Hansen and Horwood battle for it in the corner, and Clarkson will come out with it. Keenan will send it in deep. Taken by Hansen. Hansen out there with Bohanek. Bohanek will bring it up the near boards. Go. Kimberly tries getting up to Rooney, but her pass was intercepted. Back over to Wren. Wren has it now. Engineers desperately trying to set up in their offensive zone, but unable to do so. 35 seconds left on the power play, the kneeing power play. Going to the box was number 22, Cassidy Winkle. And the Engineers will finally get into their offensive zone. Held in at the point by Kimberly. Kimberly gets a shot that goes wide. Grigsby has it there. Over to Rapace. Back to Grigsby. Grigsby tries to get a shot off that's pushed aside. Apache sends it out to the point, and it's knocked aside, and it'll be sent the length of the ice. So the power play expires with 2:11 left, and now moving in with it is Cassidy Winkle, who just came out of the box. She moved in on net, but got the shot off. That was held by Solander. Solander's faced 38 shots tonight and stopped 34 of them. The Engineers are going to go on the penalty kill as McKenna Thomas found herself wrapped around Cassidy Winkle trying to stop that breakaway attempt. Tomlinson takes the face-off. Clarkson moving with it now. Engineers skate 5-on-4. Shelton with it at the top. Swings it over Preslavov. Shelton has it at the top again. Over to Bannon. Engineers unable to do anything on this penalty kill. Clarkson's not even trying to get it towards the net. It looks like they're just kind of trying to kill the clock, as this power play is only 5 seconds short of ending the game. Going a little tic-tac-toe action. Solander covers it up. So after doing nothing with the puck for about a minute, they finally take a shot that Solander is able to cover. Taking the face-off there was Hilwa. And the Golden Knights go back to work. They take a shot there by Gable. She's trying to get her hat trick, but it goes wide. Golden Knights go back to work at the points. Turnquist with it now. She fakes the shot. Sliding in was Hayes, but Hayes unable to get it. And it looks like we're going to get another penalty here on, it's going to be cross-checking on number 20, Amanda Kimmerly. Kimmerly was posted right in front of Solander, probably cross-checking the screen that they were putting in front of her. So they'll skate 5-on-3 for 36 seconds left to end the game. And Engineers still unable to clear. Clarkson going to work. Gay over to Shelton. Down low to Pazlava. Shelton back at the point. They send it in. Solander up to the task. Pazlava gets the rebound and sends it back behind the net. Shelton gets a shot that goes high and wide. They get the rebound, though. Clarkson with it now. 2 seconds left in the game, and Solander will cover it up. So, the Clarkson Golden Knights come out now with the 4-2 victory to stay atop of the women's college hockey rankings at number 3. The Engineers put up a good fight, but unable to capitalize on they had 4 power play opportunities, and they were unable to capitalize on any single one of them, whereas the Clarkson Golden Knights were able to capitalize on one of theirs. So definitely a big part of the game that the Engineers will look to work on as their season looks to improve. So that will leave the Rensselaer Engineers at 9-16-2 in season play and 6-8-1 in ECA hockey play. The Clarkson Golden Knights will improve to 19-4-4 in NCAA play and 13-1-1 in ECA play. ECAC play. So a good game here from both teams. Good job by both goalies. And the Clarkson Golden Knights will come out with the victory. Thank you for listening. I'm Joseph Pisacano, and this is RPI TV.